The early 2000s. What a wonderful year for a kid to grow up in with unforgettable memories like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon to rot our brains out. Cheeses, Gushers, Trolling Worms, Fruit by the Foot for terrible diets, motherfucking Hot Wheels and Beyblades and fucking video games, refusing to get sent off to a concentration camp known as K through 12, but most importantly, Pokemon, bitch! Pikachu fucking Christ, bro! Pokemon was my fucking life back in the early 2000s. Fucking collecting all these goddamn Pokemon cards like it's goddamn crack cocaine, and not to mention sinking an ungodly amount of hours to fucking Pokemon Blue and Yellow, as well as watching the fucking anime. Unfortunately, my Pokemon addiction came to an end with Pokemon Silver, Gen 2, but to this day, I'm still collecting all of these fucking Pokemon cards, because I gotta collect them all. That's the slogan, you gotta collect them all. You gotta collect all these fucking Pokemon cards. So with that being said, God rest my fucking wallet! Okay, my crazy ass Pokemon addiction to the side, if you wasn't around in the early 2000s, try your best to relate on why the early 2000s was such an influential time for me and anybody else who grew up in it. And in the meanwhile, I want to show you guys something. Check this out. The portable screen for the PlayStation 1. The novelty of you playing your PlayStation 1 games anywhere you go was such a cool fucking thing, especially to someone like me. I love the portable screen for the PlayStation 1 Slim. I used to play my fucking PlayStation 1 games anywhere I fucking go. And I mean any fucking where. Yeah, it's kind of old now, kind of bulky, seen better days. But you know what? I love it. I don't care what anybody got to say about it. So in the meanwhile, we're going to be looking at 3 games, alright? And here they are. Twisted Metal Small Bros for the PlayStation 1 and Twisted Metal Head-On for the PSP and PlayStation 2. Wait a minute. Oh, both Twisted Metal Head-On for the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable came out in the late 2000s, not the early 2000s. Oh, god damn it, I fucked up the mode. Shit. Alright, let's take a look at Twisted Metal Head-On for the PSP first. Alright, Twisted Metal Head-On for the good old PSP. While not released in the early 2000s as I originally thought, Twisted Metal Head-On is actually a launch title for the PSP. Yep, you was able to enjoy your newly released PSP with one of the most sought-after Twisted Metal games out. Twisted Metal Head-On is a fun-ass game for the PSP, thanks to Incognito Entertainment, who was also responsible for developing Twisted Metal Small Bros for the PlayStation 1 and one of the best Twisted Metal games of all time, Black, for the PlayStation 2. While Eat, Sleep, and Play is responsible for the PlayStation 2 version of Twisted Metal Head-On and Twisted Metal fucking 2012. God, that's a mouthful. Everything just feels so super right when I'm playing Twisted Metal Head-On. The fast-ass gameplay, the awesome cast of characters, but most importantly of all, better fucking controllers. The special moves like the freeze way is broken as shit. Check this shit out. I'm about to freeze this motherfucker and my ice beam projectile whatever goes million miles away and froze him. God damn, that shit is broken as fuck and I fucking love it. And if that's not enough for you, these power-ups that you get upon fucking up your opponents just makes the journey of playing Twisted Metal Head-On a lot more fun and exciting. Now, if you're like one of the 1% that gives a shit about the plot of a Twisted Metal game, here's the deal. The events of Twisted Metal Head-On takes place right after Twisted Metal 2 and completely ignores the events of Twisted Metal 3 and 4. Yeah, they knew that Twisted Metal 3 is nothing but a bitch-ass, broken, unforgiving clusterfuck of a game. Anyway, Bald-Headed Calypso right here wants to start the next Twisted Metal tournament. Why does he want to do this? Because he's bored. That's it. It's the exact same plot from Twisted Metal 2. No difference whatsoever. You still have to use this traditional plus sign on your PSP for movement, or this dinky little analog stick, which is okay, but I swear to God, I can never ever get any precise movement out of this. Maybe my thumb's a little too big, who knows. But that shouldn't matter. Because unlike Twisted Metal fucking 3, The levels in Twisted Metal Head-On are a lot more wider and a lot more expensive, which accommodates for the fucking controllers. None of that corridor maze-like bullshit that was Twisted Metal 3. In case if it wasn't obvious, Twisted Metal Head-On takes a lot of influence from Twisted Metal 2 and a little bit from 1. You might say that Twisted Metal Head-On is the younger brother to Twisted Metal 2, but for me and me only, Twisted Metal Head-On is the offspring of Twisted Metal 1 and 2 having a long night of fucking. Video game fucking. And speaking of video game fucking, the roster of Twisted Metal Head-On consists of just Twisted Metal 1 and 2 characters. That includes fucking Axo. God damn it, dude. I can never escape this fucking Steve Harvey bitch. God damn. To be honest with you, I'd rather have Club Kid than Axo any day, okay? The only new characters in Twisted Metal Head-On is his cousin Eddie dude and this ATV guy. And Cousin Eddie looks ugly as fuck. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, all these in-game character models look ugly as shit. I mean, check out these rocker dudes at the opening cutscenes and these fucking bums when you're fighting against Darktove. Fucking ugly. I know this is the launch title for the PSP, and I shouldn't be going hard on it, but they should have tried a little bit more harder with the characters model, wouldn't you say? And matter of fact, they did. Check out Calypso. I know it's not much, but it's a million times better than... By the way, Cousin Eddie fucking sucks. Don't use him. He feels so goddamn awkward to use, and these missiles that he shoots doesn't land for shit. And these ATV guys, they're okay, but they're a little out of place. I mean, it's called Twisted Metal, not ATV Off-Roads for the PSP. And all the extra characters that you unlock, they're okay. They play exactly how you expect them. Crimson Fury, he's a little too fast, but it's still awesome to use. And Mr. Slam is fucking awesome. He's always gonna get a +1 in my fucking book. My only issue with Twisted Metal Head-On, that it gets a little too repetitive for my take. By the time I get down to the Super Monaco level, I tend to turn off the game and, do something else. But to be perfectly honest, these handheld games are clearly designed for long plane trips, car trips, road trips, that type of thing. My biggest criticism I have with Twisted Metal Head-On, that some of these mini games that you play to unlock some of the extra characters can be outright ludicrous. Especially this fucking tank minigame. Fuck this goddamn tank minigame with these slippery ass fucking controllers. Now for the PS2 version of Twisted Metal Head-On, it's mostly just the exact same thing with minor improvements. For starters, the graphics are a little bit more better, although I can't say the exact same thing for the in-game character model. Seriously, they still look like PS1. And the controls are a little bit more better, but that's really not saying much because fucking anything is better with the PS2 controller. And that's about it. If you prefer to play a PSP game on the PS2, then Twisted Metal Head-On for the PlayStation 2 is probably up your alley. Now for Twisted Metal Lost, it feels super bare bones. It's like this game is not even finished yet, which I will talk about in a second, but hear me out. The perfect analogy to describe Twisted Metal Lost is that if Twisted Metal Black had a PSP counterpart to it. That's what this game fucking feels like to me. I don't know about you, but for me, that's what it feels like. You can't even freeze people in this game. I already looked it up, which just bums the fuck out of me. And after doing some research, it turns out that this game was actually supposed to be a sequel to Twisted Metal Black, but ended up getting canceled. So with everything being said and done, this fucking unfinished prototype has been recalled Twisted Metal Harbor City. I guess the most disturbing thing I can talk about, that there's a headless driver by the name of 12-Pack. You heard me right. There is a fucking headless driver that you can easily unlock, and he's completely fucking headless. Look at this shit. A fucking decapitated body. I can't believe they got away with that. This is a teen-rated game, and they completely got away with that. Holy shit. Oh shit, let's talk about this game mode right here, Sweet Tour, and holy shit. Fucking, you can control Sweet Tooth outside of his goddamn ice cream truck. And look at the way he, damn, look at that. Look at the way he jumps and fucking climb up this ladder. It's so fucking bizarre, but yet so fucking funny. Sweet Tooth, you're one of my favorite Twisted Metal characters, dude, but come on now. You gotta lay off the fucking ice cream sandwiches, bro. Anyway, Sweet Tour, all it is just a glorified main menu. This is where you get access to a lot of concept art and behind the scenes trivia for Twisted Metal 1, 2, Small Bros, and Black. But not Twisted Metal 3 and 4. Oh my gosh. I wonder why. Also, Sweet Tooth, he's actually invincible. Look at that. He cannot die. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm actually rushing through this, but if you're not a fan of Twisted Metal and all of its extra features, then Twisted Metal Head-On for the PlayStation 2 is not the right game for you. This is a game that's clearly made for Twisted Metal fans and fans only, and that's about it. But do you want to know that will make you a fan of Twisted Metal? These funny-ass endings from Twisted Metal 1. These was the original endings that you were supposed to get upon fucking up Minion, instead of just having your character just drive off in the distance while stupid-ass text just scroll up. They completely got omitted from Twisted Metal 1, let's say due to some bikinis. These fucking mid-90s endings where all these fucking actors and everything like that are so fucking hilarious that it puts the likes of fucking the acting in Resident Evil 1 to shame.
Down! Down! You get down the street! You said it would be easy! Do you know what they did? Do you? Now it's my turn! It's my world! It's my word! It's my turn! It's my day!
I don't know what the fuck is all this black shit on Calypso's face, but check him out. You got Calypso chilling out on his little throne chair over here. He got his fucking side bitches by his side. And on top of that, he got them buck dudes watching over everything. Too bad they got shit aim. Do yourself a favor and watch these endings. You will not be disappointed.
No! Black! Where are you going? No! What are you doing with Black? No! No! No!
We got one more game to go over, Twisted Metal Small Bros. And for some reason, a lot of people don't like this game. I mean, check out these user scores and the fucking reception. God damn. I thought Twisted Metal Small Bros was an okay game. Yeah, it doesn't compare to Twisted Metal Black, but it's a million times better than Twisted Metal fucking 3. That's for goddamn sure. Oh boy. It also doesn't help the fact that Twisted Metal Small Bros came out 5 months right after Black. So maybe people saw this game as some sort of joke or a parody onto itself. Yeah. So it's just like saying, oh wow, you can't handle the fucking intensity of Twisted Metal Black. Here's Twisted Metal Small Bros on last gen. You fucking pussy ass estrogen having ass bitch. And breathe. Alright guys, let's go right ahead and check out Twisted Metal Small Bros for the PS1. Oh shit. Yeah, let's do this shit. Twisted Metal Small Bros is a fun-ass little charming game that can stand on its own 2 legs. Yes, Twisted Metal Black is obviously the more superior game, but at its core, Twisted Metal Small Bros still has that fun factor that still makes it fun to play. Instead of having cars fucking killing each other with fucking napalms, freeze rays, and goddamn machine guns, you now have RC cars doing the exact same thing with bottle rockets, flaming doll heads, and cherry bombs. If you was ever a kid and you wanted an RC car like that, then I question your sanity. But on a serious note, who wouldn't want a fucking RC car like that? That would have been fucking awesome! Here's a fun fact to share with you. Back in elementary school, I used to throw a lot of cherry bombs at my math teacher's car, and I managed to blow out her fucking windshield. I ended up getting like a 1-month suspension from school, but trust me, that was like the best fucking feeling I had. She should have never took away my fucking Hot Wheel cars. No one takes my fucking Hot Wheel cars away from me! Twisted Metal Small Bros doesn't offer that much content outside of just fucking up everybody until you get to the final boss known as Piecemeal. So it's kind of hard trying to recommend this game to the youth of today. But if you're a Twisted Metal fan like me, you should fit right in. And speaking of the youth, TM Small Bro is clearly designed for more of a younger demographic, for better or for worse. It kind of reminds me of those old cartoon shows I used to watch when I was a fucking kid, like Tom and Jerry Kids and a pup named Scooby Doo. We got kid versions of Sweet Tooth, Crimson Fury, Mr. Grimm, Shadow, Thumper, Outlaw, and motherfucking goddamn Axel. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Holy shit. Axel, he looks like one of those fucking foosball table guys. Yeah. Yeah, fucking Axel is one of the unlockable characters that you can unlock. Followed by this trapper dude that sends all his fucking monkeys at you. This mime character that mimics your signature attacks. Kind of reminds me of Shidong from Mortal Kombat. And of course, Piecemeal, that fucking sucks now, and a lot more smaller. And of course, Darkseid. Do you want to know how you unlock Darkseid? No, I am serious. Do you really want to know how you unlock Darkseid? By shooting a rocket or a flaming doll head up this plumber's wide ass, which causes him to fart out fucking Darkseid with all these goddamn flames everywhere. Wow, this fucking plumber loves to shove RC cars up his ass. And hey, I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking hilarious. So fucking juvenile. Kinda like me. Darkseid, what the fuck happened to you? You went from being the bane of my existence in Twisted Metal 3 all the way down to this fucking bitch-ass Tonka truck. Damn. You know, me playing on this Gridiron Gore stage kinda reminds me of another game, more recent that I just recently played. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't nothing.